need very little product. Just use a little dot. That's a big dot. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a get ready with me video for y'all today on this look right here, playing with some, there they all go, Wet n Wild products. So yeah, just kind of, I don't know, ended up being like a, what would you even call this? Neutral pinky-ish sort of a look with a fun kind of brighter, deeper lip. And yeah, just kind of playing with some makeup on camera, getting ready with you guys today. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do get ready with me's. New at the drugstore, favorites, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are doing this look together using some Wet n Wild goodies, so let's get to it. Okay, so I have already applied my skincare and my SPF. So gonna start with the Niacinamide Skin Tint, and I'm gonna use this shade Soft Ivory. I do also have Fair Light Beige, but I like this one better. I think this one like wears better on me, meaning I think this one like maybe oxidizes a little bit, or maybe it's just too deep for me, like just in general, but I feel like this one works better. Ooh, but first I wanna start with this actually. Let me find a brush that I want to use for this. I'm gonna use this one. This is the Mega Glow Glow in Love Radiance Liquid. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this kind of around like the outsides of my face, just a little bit. Kind of like that, you know what I mean? Well, I mean more than that, but like around the outsides of my face, not in the center where I get more oily, just kind of around the edges, not my T-zone. That's what I'm trying to say. I do wonder how quickly I would use up this tube. It looks like there's 20 milliliters or 0.67 fluid ounces in here. Because I mean, I feel like I used quite a bit, but that's so pretty. Ooh, I really like that. Ooh, it's pretty on the high points of the face. Okay, do I have the right color in my hand? Yes. I'm gonna use some of this. I know it's probably not the best to put the dropper on my face, but my face is freshly clean with skincare, but it's just, I feel like sometimes the dropper gives you too much. So, I mean, this is not best practice. I'm gonna use my BK Beauty 101 brush. No, I did use this yesterday. I've kind of found with this foundation, it sort of does like the Maybelline Skin Tint does on me, where like the first day I wear, well, sometimes I can't even find a pattern. Like some days I really like it, and then other days it makes my skin look dry or kind of like, I don't know, wears sort of strangely. I find that with the Maybelline one too, but like the days that it wears well and like my skin isn't, I don't know, looking dry with it, I love how it looks. So it's really interesting. And I don't feel like I'm like doing a lot different with my skincare, but I don't know, maybe I need to drink more water or something. Who knows? But I mean, the days it looks great, it's so pretty on the skin. It is so skin-like. I mean, you saw me blend that in. It's just, it's beautiful. I love to listen to praise music in the mornings, and the song So Will I by Hillsong United. Love that song. It's so pretty. I'm talking about God creating the galaxies and all the creatures and how like just his breath created the galaxies. Ooh, it's such a good song. I think that is so pretty on the skin. So yeah, it's just kind of like, I don't know, sort of a gamble on me of how it wears throughout the day. It's sort of, I don't know, I can't find a pattern. Just applied my eyeshadow primer and my brows. So I think I'm gonna do kind of like a neutral pinky sort of makeup look, which is no shocker. That's like my favorite sort of look to do, or one of my favorites. I love many makeup looks. So I'm gonna start with one of these. I think I'm gonna use both of them. The Color Icon 5-pan palette. This one is Gold Whip and this one is Full Bloomin'. So let's start with Gold Whip. And I'm gonna use, I need a brush. I'm gonna use this kind of light peachy shade and start that as kind of a crease blending shade and blend this up a little bit higher as my first shade. Now I'm gonna take Full Bloomin' and use some of this to begin with. I love this little brush, the BK Beauty A504 brush. It's so tiny. Put this on my outer corner and into my crease. These are definitely pigmented. They are very soft and kind of powdery. Not the longest wearing shadow, so I would definitely wear them with a primer. And, you know, you can always layer it with something else. Like I'm going to use some of their multi-sticks on my eyes, which I love. So, I mean, I like how these blend, but if you want the most longevity with them, I would definitely pair them with an eyeshadow primer. And then probably like a, you know, shadow stick or cream shadow or something like that. Okay, and then for my outer corner, I think I'm going to do a little combo of this shade from this palette and then this shade from this palette. Just kind of like making a, I don't know, a something shade, like a rosy, deeper shade. Just an outer corner shade. Now let's use some of these multi-sticks. The Color Icon multi-sticks. I've got like several different shades. I think I'm going to start with this one, which is a shimmer in brown sugar. Just going to put this kind of on the outer third of my lid. I really like these. They're kind of in between where they're, you know, they're not difficult to blend, but then they're not too creamy. They're just kind of right in between. I really like the formula on them. And then this one in Rosy Locks. I love that name. That's so cute. I'm going to put this kind of on the inner half over to the inner corner-ish. And just kind of, I mean, it doesn't take a lot of blending. I'm just kind of barely touching with my finger. It's easy. Then I'm going to put a little bit of this lighter shade from Gold Whip, kind of on the inner part of my lid. And then later I'm going to use the icy shade. I love this one, which is Snowy Skies. Okay, for liner, I'm going to use the Breakup Proof Waterproof liquid liner. Love these in the brown shade. This is fun. I really like this. If you like a brown liquid liner, this one's good. I love the Breakup Proof. It's just a really pretty chocolatey brown. So I'm waiting on my mascara. So I went ahead and applied some concealer, set my T-zone, lightly set the other areas of my face. So now I'm going to use one of the Mega Glow Lip and Cheek Color. This is in Rosy Romance. This is one of those that you need very little product, so don't use a lot. Just use a little dot because you can always add more. That's a big dot. You don't even need that, probably that big of a dot, but that's the dot I have. I have tried this on the lips and it's okay on the lips. It's kind of typical for this sort of a product. I usually prefer these kind of products that are like a lip and cheek color, you know, can be used for either. That's another big dot and I did multiple dots. Why did I do that? I usually prefer them on the cheeks over the lips. And this is just, you know, that same kind of situation. It ends up being kind of this almost velvety, I don't know, powdery feeling on the lips. So as kind of a stain to pair with something else, I think it's fine. But it won't be like my go-to for all my lips. I'll just more use it on my cheeks. Applying just a little bit more because why not? I really like these. I think they blend well. This is a really pretty shade. They're just good. I like them. I actually meant to use this before I put on that blush, but that's okay. I'm going to use some of the Color Icon blush in Naked Brown as my blush, well, as my bronzer. So just getting a little tap of this and just kind of barely going around the edges of my face just for a little bit of warmth. Then I'm going to top that cream blush with the Bed of Roses Color Icon blush. Again, just a little tap of this. A little bit goes a long way with these. But I really like these. If you like just a good powder blush, these are great. Gonna go ahead and use some setting spray. I don't use setting spray consistently, but I'm gonna use it today. The Natural Finish setting spray, it says up to 16 hours. I do like the sprayer on this. It's actually so fine that I find I have to get kind of close to my face. I usually have a couple little dots that I kind of have to tap, but the rest, I mean, it pretty much, you know, applies nicely. It does have a little bit of a fragrance to it, so just so you know, once it kind of sets, I don't smell it, but when I'm applying it, definitely I smell it in the air. Now I'm going to use this Snowy Skies multi-stick. just right on the inner corners of my eyes and kind of blend it into my shadow. I love this. It just gives this little hint of shimmer. See how pretty that is on the inner corners? It's so fun. And a little bit on the very inner part of my lid too. So inner corner and then inner part of my lid. Okay, I applied my mascara, changed my battery pack. So last up for lips, I think I'm gonna do a combo. And let's see what that combo is going to be. I think I'm gonna use these. That's my plan. So first I'm gonna start with the gel lip liner in Current Mood. Beautiful kind of raspberry sort of shade I would describe it as. Very creamy formula. So this is definitely the kind of formula that you could just like keep in your purse as a lip liner or as a fill in your lips completely sort of product, which I love this kind of formula. And I'm gonna use one of these soft blur matte lipsticks. This is in Homecoming Queen. Yeah, Homecoming Queen. You smell good. They have like a vanilla scent. I love it. And then I'm gonna use just a little bit of this rich satin lipstick in Disco Rose, which this has quite a bit of like glow, almost a metallic finish. So just gonna use this kind of on the inner part of my lips. Ooh, I really like that combo. So I'm just looking at my skin and yeah, it's looking kind of dry and settling into my pores and texture on my forehead and in this area. And I didn't notice it doing that yesterday. So let me know your thoughts on this product. I feel like it's just gonna be one of those products that I can't use multiple days in a row. And I don't know why. Who knows? Because over like this area of my cheeks, I like it. It's really just kind of in here. My forehead's always the area that like, if things are gonna be weird with a foundation or a skin tint or whatever, it's gonna be on my forehead. And that's kind of what's happening. But here is the finished look. So I hope that you guys really enjoy getting ready with me today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know down below what you have been loving to play with in your makeup collection. I would love to hear that. Are there any newer goodies or just old favorites that you've been loving? Let me know. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.